Why do you start laughing once you see yourself? Are you uncomfortable?
No, it's just this is how bad the labor force has gotten. You had to pull me somehow.
Well, no. Mom wanted to. She specifically said, "Do you think you can handle a live with your dad by yourself?" And I said, "I don't know." And so she said, "Well, why don't we try it out? Because I'm going on a cruise and." People find your dad hilarious. I swear to God, if you keep kicking this table, man, that microphone's gonna fall. We're gonna have a problem. Okay, but hi everybody. Um, I'm one half of Journey with the Gingers.
And I'm not the other half.
Yeah, no. My name is Hannah, and my mom, Laurie, who is the other half, is currently on a cruise, and they were in Nassau, Bahamas today. But filling in for her is my father, William.
Hey.
Hi. You may have seen him on some of our vlogs. You were actually on our first vlog series. Do you remember what that was?
No.
Okay. Hint. It was a dad-daughter trip.
Oh, you're talking about DC.
Yes.
So yes, that was really good. You had planned out very well.
You were so nervous, though.
That was the first day was not a good day.
Well, no, I'm talking about
That was not a good day.
I'm talking about like when we were leading up to going on the trip. You were very nervous about not ever traveling with your wife.
Yes, that's true.
Yes,
because I've always traveled either by myself or with her.
And you were like, I don't know if Hannah can do this, and me sitting over here going, I've traveled to Europe by myself. I can do this. So, but yes, hello everybody. So yes, like I said, Mom is on a cruise. Thankfully, this one didn't, get canceled.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
Yeah, that was a good thing. That would have been real bad.
I think she deserved it.
Yeah, but just we're gonna start recognizing the people in the chat, and countdowns coming up. Just put them in the chat. We have a couple of countdowns, but let's first say hey to everybody. So first is Anthony, and the computer is wanting to freeze on our side, but he says, "Hey gingers," it's just one ginger. You have no red hair.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe when I was actually I had more blonde then when I was little.
Yeah, but he's got curly hair. And then Blaine said, "This should be interesting." Yeah. And then we have Meg. She said, "Hey, Hannah and Dad." And then we have the cruising scene. Hold on.
Thank goodness Laurie cannot probably pick this up.
How much is William getting paid for this? Nothing.
Just the privilege of having my daughter with me.
Yeah. He made a meal plan throughout the week so I could come over and eat with him because he didn't want to eat by himself.
Yeah, so let's see, we had grilled chicken and salad. Then you had an appointment, and then the next day we had fajitas, steak, Texas style. And then today we had trout and salmon grilled.
I didn't think she could be here.
Oh, you lied!
I didn't think she could be here. I thought her signal wasn't good enough.
You lied to me.
Lie. She's crap. No. Oh boy. Well, hi, Mom.
Hello, honey.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Nick. Nick's from Canada. And then we have Kara. Hey, Kara. Oh, God. I don't want her watching us. Oh, gosh. Hi, the Gaylors. Hello. Hello. And then hi, Marsha Bryant. How are you? And then hi, SCT.
I hope you're having a good time on this trip, Laurie.
Hi, the Tyler Show. Hello, Eric. If you didn't see our live with Eric, that was last week. He is such an amazing person, and he puts out really good content, so you need to go check out his channel. Blaine said that you were coerced into this.
No, he wasn't coerced. I wasn't coerced.
He was told to do it.
Well, isn't that the same thing?
Well, coerced, I thought coerced means that you kind of like go about it the roundabout way. But no, he was just straight up told. I probably am saying that wrong, but And then we have CME traveling. And fun fact is that Mom and I, not you, are going to interview CME traveling next week. So
Well, that's cool.
yeah. But yes. Oh God, Mom's watching. Oh,
Ooh,
look
the countdown for you guys. You got Helen in 22 days.
I was about to get to that, sir.
Oh.
I will go.
I got to babysit more.
Yep. He's got to babysit a dachshund and a chihuahua. Ain't that fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? All right, so our countdown to Helen is 22 days. Meg says her countdown to Helen is 21 days. And then Blaine says 20 days until he wakes up in Helen. So we're all within like the 20 mark. We're about to enter the teens mark of the Helen meetup. And so, yes. Oh, thank God. She's not going to be watching. She said we're off to a show. Love you both. Jenny said to check on Patrick. Can you not text me this? Like what? Okay.
Oh, cool. God gives reprieves.
I can't. Okay. Oh, so your day is a day earlier. Hi, Josie. Josie, this is going to be an interesting one. It may be more interesting than the first live that you were with us with the bug incident. It's going to be a little bit. Did Mom tell you about the bug incident?
Yeah, you acted nuts.
I don't. That's a fear. I don't do bugs. Do you not remember the palmetto bug that flew into the room and you thought somebody had kidnapped me because I was screaming so loud?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but
I don't
understand. I don't understand you and bugs, and you'll pick up a frog.
I'll pick up frogs, snakes, mice. I don't do bugs. Oh, I didn't even notice that. She said she liked your T-shirt.
Who?
Felicia from SCT. Vintage.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I thought it was appropriate, not what I was wearing for work.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so we already talked about the 22 days until Helen, but you're not going to Helen, but you are going to Alaska.
Yes.
So you're going to Seattle.
August.
And you're heading to Alaska, and that's in 171 days. Are you excited?
Yes, and hopefully it goes without a hitch.
Goes off with a hitch? Without a hitch? Is it without hitch?
I think it's without a hitch, right?
Oh, I have no freaking idea.
With no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mom and I will be on the Carnival Sunshine in 288 days, and she is currently on the Carnival Sunshine. If you do not follow us on Instagram and Facebook, my mother has been posting little updates here and there. Mostly I don't go on Instagram, so I can't really say if it's on Instagram, but I know it's on Facebook because I don't go on social media. I'm a hermit when it comes to like socializing. But yes, so let's just talk about if you are not subscribed to our channel. The thing is, the reason why we keep looking down is because my mother has left a perfect plan.
Step by step.
And she printed them out before she left. She left on Monday. She left them on the steps for us. So
yeah, she actually told me to read it ahead of time, but
you didn't read it until we ate dinner,
yeah.
like 20 minutes ago. You started reading. You were like, "What is a vlog?"
Well, no. It wasn't a vlog thing.
No, it was. You said, "What is your favorite vlog?" And
then, that's relating to.
And then you said, "Oh, you mean my favorite episode?"
Yeah. Like whatever trip you guys, whatever trip you covered. Yeah, I didn't understand that.
Oh gosh! Wow! But if you are not subscribed to our channel, we definitely would like for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you get notified when we go live or we post another video. I don't know if I can say this, but hopefully Mom has got enough footage that we can do a ship tour of the Carnival Sunshine. I asked her how it was going, and she said she needed some more footage of different parts of the ship, and she has one more day, so let's see if this comes together. I don't know if it will. So hopefully it will.
Hey.
But we need to recognize our moderators. Do you know what a moderator is?
No.
So when people misbehave in the chat, our moderators are able to kick people out.
Man, I was lucky the last time.
Yeah, you should have been kicked out. Dad joined in on, was it the episode with Bug or is it the?
I don't know what it was.
But there was one time when we were quarantined because of the Coco Roro that he started to join in on the chat. And we should have just kicked you out. Because you were being obnoxious.
I was being obnoxious. I wasn't inappropriate.
No, but you were being obnoxious. But let's recognize our moderators. I have my list. We have Anthony Simone. He is our moderator. He was our first in the chat. And then we have J&N Travels, Rayleigh Creative Travels, and that is Blaine. Do you know what movie there's like Blaine? His name is Blaine.
No.
Pretty in Pink.
You
ever seen Pretty in Pink with Molly Ringwald?
No.
Okay, well, that's too bad.
She was also in 16 Candles, if I remember right. Hey, someone help me out. Confirm.
Was it Pretty in Pink? Was that 16 Candles?
I think she was in both.
Yeah, I know she was in The Breakfast Club. I just totally blanked.
I
Sorry.
think she was in all three.
We have MGM Family Travel, Adventures of David and Aaron, Fisher Fun Ventures, No Maps Needed Travel, Lovey's Fat Life, and then we have Kenneth Oakes as well. And Kenneth's in the chat as well. But let me go through here. Yeah, Marsha says she's been seeing her pictures on Facebook. So my aunt does not like to be videotaped or take pictures of. But my mother somehow got a picture of her.
She did?
Yes.
I didn't get it.
It's on Facebook, sir.
I don't go on Facebook.
You have 2 Facebook profiles, and yet you don't go on it because you locked yourself out of one.
I think I locked them out of both. You're the one that set it up, you and your mother.
Okay, so, Dad. Okay. Question for you before we go into the questions that are on here. What did you enjoy / not enjoy the most during your Coco Row lockdown? So what did you enjoy the most? Let's start with that. When you were locked down.
I had unlimited TV and phone, but I miss being near my wife. I really actually did. I mean, it was like she'd put stuff on the steps because I was upstairs.
Oh my God.
For the 2-week period of isolation. So you
missed your wife, but you enjoyed her not being like, William, you need to get off the TV. Turn off the TV. Stop playing your game on your phone. So you were like,
taking naps as much as I
miss my cruise, but I get to play on my game.
Taking the naps were good too now.
Yeah. And he got to be with his Chihuahua, which
she did come up there and visit.
Yeah. If you don't know, Eliza, who has also been in some of our videos and on the vlogs sometimes, and then during our lives, she's our Chihuahua. They are best friends. They are.
Maybe I should have wore that shirt.
Yeah, he has a shirt that has a Chihuahua fist bumping a human, and it says, "Was it best friends?" And it looks just like her, and it's just so nice.
Laurie got that for me.
It's so cute. Felicia says she would not have expected anything less from Mom. From her printing out.
Oh, you don't know the half.
Yeah, no, I thought I had to come up with the questions myself. And then I came over on Monday or Tuesday.
No, it was Monday.
It was Monday. And and I was like, okay, Dad, what do you want to talk about? And he said, oh, Mom's already got the stuff on the steps. I was like, what do you mean she got the stuff on the steps? And then when I walked over there, I was like, this lady has prioritized our time. And she has put us in the order that we need to speak and what questions need to be asked. Things like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So let's see. The Coco Row. I call it the Coco Row because sometimes, I don't know, I'm just afraid that YouTube's going to flag me for saying, the other word. Do you know what Coco Row is? Don't you say it, but When
you say that, I think of Cocoa Beach, Florida. So I don't know.
It's what you were sick with that you mixed your fruit. So Coco Row. Let's see. All 3 movies. Thank you.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah, Pretty Pink.
Thank you, CME. I appreciate that backup.
Okay. Sorry. Hey, Anne. we rushed through our dinner.
The longest, I had to say, fixing the Brussels sprouts takes a lot longer to
and I don't think I like them.
Than the stuffed mushrooms and the fish and the broccoli and all that.
All right, and this is Ricky Ocean, and he says, "Hey, Hannah and Laurie." Oh, wait a minute, you're not Laurie.
I can be if you want to refer to me as that.
No, that's weird.
No.
You are William. You are the second half of my parents.
Her other half. I'm not going to say better half. I hopefully I am.
I said second half.
Yeah.
The other half. And like, yes, please. And hi, the LD channel. How are you? All right, Dad. So, are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I was waiting for a response. What were you looking at?
I was looking at that thing that Ricky sent about
Halo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's funny. He's
been
on our channel twice. You've watched him.
I have. Okay.
Yeah, he's funny.
Okay.
His wife's name is Lexi, and they're funny.
Well, I mean, that's great. I hope they are.
Okay, so if you have any questions for my dad, you can put in the chat, put in all caps, say question, and then put your question next to it, and I will ask him if it's appropriate. But we shall do that. But if you are a creator, please put #creator in the chat. And then if you see a new channel that you have not yet checked out, we recommend looking at each other's channels. Become part of this community. Let's get to know each other, support one another. So yes, put #creator in the chat. Now, Dad.
Okay.
You ready?
We gotta be serious now, I'll tell you.
Okay. How serious?
Your mom will be like, stop playing. Be serious.
All right. Okay. So the first question is, thinking about all the trips that you've taken, not just the ones on the channel, out of all the trips that you've taken, what were some of your favorite trips and why? And this can go back to your Marine Corps days, even though that's not considered a trip.
Oh, well, what are you going to classify as a deployment?
You were stationed there, but I mean, you still... Did you just break the chair?
I hope I didn't.
That's Mom's chair.
I know. Maybe it's supposed to move.
No.
Oh, shit.
Don't cuss.
Uh-oh. I broke her chair. I might have to buy one on Amazon.
Oh, God. We'll check it out later. Okay. So, thinking about one of your trips, what has it been your favorite?
I was impressed how well you had planned out the Disney. Not Disney, the DC trip. I'm sorry, Disney. The DC trip for me and you. I was so amazed. And it was great. I mean, everything, especially the Airbnb. Airbnb was that was amazing, finding that, I don't know, diamond
in the rough.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Alaska.
Which time?
The second one.
The second one with Poppy and Mimi.
Yeah, I think the second one, because that's when we really saw the whales and everything, and they were really out.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second one was the best Alaska one.
Yeah. So with DC, we had an Airbnb that was legit like 8 blocks from the National Mall, and it was like, with like traffic and things like that, you could walk to the National Mall within like 15-20 minutes, and it was really, really nice. But it was also super duper easy to catch a Lyft or Uber if we're going somewhere else. But it was so nice, and we were right next to a coffee shop and a marketplace,
pastry shop.
Yeah, and it was really, really nice. But
and it wasn't too far from the grocery store either.
No, we walked to the.
Yeah, we walked to that was an adventure in itself.
Can't say certain things.
Yeah, that was an adventure.
But we didn't realize
the freedoms that certain people had on the street.
No, just like what we mean is that we didn't realize that there was a certain plant that was legal to smoke in DC. We didn't know that because it's not legal where we are. And we walked down the street, and there was just a lot of people enjoying said plant. And we had to walk in between this group of like 14 people enjoying this plant. And we were like, oh. And then when we called Mom, we were like, we don't know what's going on. They're just really enjoying this plant. And Mom was like, it's legal in DC. And we were like, oh. Yeah, we had a moment. But in DC,
the ramen place.
I knew.
Oh my goodness.
I think that was about to come up.
Oh man, the Lyft driver, man, he was awesome.
So like what he's talking about was like our first full day. we went to a food tour in, I forgot what it was, Georgetown, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was Georgetown. And we had this Lyft driver, and he was super duper nice. Like, he was like a tour guide almost. He was like telling us facts when we were driving around, and then he said, "What are you planning on eating for dinner tonight?" And we were like, "We don't know. We don't know what we want." And he said, "Well, do you like ramen?" And Dad over here, who's been stationed, you've been stationed in Japan before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, "Ramen? Yeah." And he recommended this ramen place, which was literally like shoulder to shoulder. You're eating like elbow to elbow with strangers. Like, the wait was 45 minutes,
Yeah,
but it was worth it.
That was funny. We went to another restaurant to wait on our wait time for that restaurant.
Yeah, we had like appetizers, which we probably shouldn't have done, because
No.
then we went downstairs to the restaurant, the actual restaurant. We ordered 3 bowls of ramen, and we somehow finished the 2 big ones, and then we took.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's
legit.
my top meal I've ever had in my life.
That was
But Dad's top meal, I don't think is that. I think it is your top meal when you were in Spain.
Yeah, that was. I'd have to say.
You want to tell the PG version of that story?
Okay, Spain. They're not on the same time frame as us in the States or whatever. They don't start going out to the club till like way late. Like, they don't start clubbing like till like 1 in the morning.
You were stationed there for the Marine Corps, right?
I was there for a deployment in Rota, Spain, and we were leaving the club, and
it's just funny here you say club, but go ahead.
Whatever, the bar, whatever you call it.
No, you can say club.
And I wanted something to eat, so we stopped at this place, and it said all American burger, and I'm like, okay, I'm game for this. Well, when they said all American burger, it stood about this tall.
They can't see your bottom hand.
It stood like this tall. It had beef on it. It had bacon, ham, egg, tomato, lettuce. I'm trying to remember everything that was on it. It was something crazy, ridiculous. I mean, trying to eat the thing was just crazy, but it was fun. I mean, we were there right before Desert Storm started, so we were moving NATO aircraft through Rota, Spain into theater of
war,
Saudi Arabia.
Okay, but the All American burger. Whenever he before Washington D.C., because Dad loves food. If Dad could have his own like diners, drive-ins, and dive kind of version, he would be the happiest man on earth. And the thing is that so he describes food in vivid detail, and then he would always talk about this burger. And the funniest thing is that he was like, this burger, it had eggs and it was so good, and it was in Spain. But he didn't mention, he said this for 24 years of my life, that it was the best burger ever, but he didn't mention that he was drunk, very much intoxicated. But he still swears that is the best food he has ever had, was a burger in Spain. So I find that story hilarious. I lost the comment, but somebody asked jokingly, "Are you single?"
Single? I'm married to my wife, your mother.
I just said it was so funny put in here. People said this live stream was
happily married to another redhead.
You've been married to Mom how many years? I know the answer. Do you know how many years you've been married to Mom?
27.
No. What's your anniversary this year?
Oh, it'd be 28 this year because you'd be 27.
Yeah, you add a year to my age.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be.
I know that.
That's the years they've been married.
But we ain't got there yet. It's June 11th.
Yeah. Blaine said it just got costly. New chair needed.
Oh yeah. I hope this ain't broke.
I don't think it is. You're moving. I think you just popped it. But somebody asked, have you read all the Harry Potter books?
You meaning you?
No, to you.
No, I haven't read any of them.
But have you seen all the Harry Potter movies?
Most of them, I say. 90% of them.
The thing is, the funniest thing is that my favorite movie is Chamber of Secrets. And the first time I ever watched it, Dad has this really bad habit of if he's seen the movie, he tells you what's about to happen. And so there's like in the second Harry Potter movie, there's like this Quidditch scene, and there's a rogue bludger following Harry Potter. That's the ball in the Quidditch match that tries to hit you. But there's a rogue bludger, and Harry falls and he breaks his arm, and then the really dumb professor
turns it to rubber.
And when the guy does the spell, Dad says, "It's about to bend backwards. It's rubber." And I was like, "Shut up!" Like, and he would just keep like he would describe what's about to happen with like a minute before it was about to happen. And I do not have the illustrated copies of the books, but I do have all the hardback covers, and then I have the Chamber of Secrets. I have the Slytherin edition, which has like the green and it's like decorated with snakes, because that's my favorite book and I'm a Slytherin. So yeah. Oh, hello, Beach, please. Hello.
Oh, what's that one about Las Vegas?
So I think I lost some stuff. Sounds like in Vegas. I forgot.
I'd love to go to Vegas.
Well, you are going to Vegas, buddy. You're going to Vegas in November.
I know, New York's the other place too.
Well, the thing is that it's just really hard to get to New York right now because a lot of things are just not open. Things are opening back up, but a lot of things are not open. But yes. Let's see. La da 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 la da da.
Ooh, go back. Burger suicide. What?
What?
Go down. What's it say?
Sounds like okay. So in Vegas. Okay, that's what they're talking about. In Vegas, there is a place called
Heart Attack. The burger I was describing something.
Yeah, but there's a place in Vegas called the Heart Attack Grill.
Ah.
Oh, that's not good. If you weigh like a certain 400 pounds or something, you get like your food free.
Whoa.
And if you don't finish your food,
I don't weigh 400 pounds. I'm close. Thank
you. But if you don't finish your food, all the people there are dressed up like nurses and they will spank you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little humiliating.
Yeah, and you have to wear. Oh, I forgot to mention this. You have to wear hospital gowns. They put you in hospital gowns while you eat.
That's really humiliating.
Yes. So that's what's going on. Yeah. So let's see. What Hogwarts house is Dad? Remember?
I thought it was Ravenclaw.
Very good. You are. Yeah. So Dad loves learning, especially when it comes to war history and just world history. So war history and world history, he loves learning. Like, this man watches the Military Channel and History Channel like it's his air to breathe.
I just like critiquing. I hate watching a military movie, and they didn't have the right technical advisors, and they'll have a uniform screwed up or something, or something like that, or they do something the wrong way, and I'm especially if it's a documentary, I think it should be
a what?
A documentary. How do you say it for me? Documentary. I don't know.
Documentary.
Thank you.
You said documentary. I was like,
if it's one of those, I think it should be. I think it should be exact to the letter.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Woo! Eric said at the Heart Attack Grill, 350 pounds gets you the free meal. It's funny because 150 pounds,
thank God,
people get on the scale just for the fun of it.
No.
And CME says they totally agree. It's unrealistic. And then Marsha Bryant says Kurt tries to analyze the movie while we're watching it. That's what. Oh, the other thing he does, and it drives us nuts.
Yeah, my wife especially.
Oh my gosh, it is the worst. Is that he will we'll be watching something, I'll be watching something for the first time, and he's going to ask questions like I know the answer to them. Like we were watching an anime together. Dad had actually watched anime with me. We were watching an anime together, and I have never seen this anime before. And you started asking me questions, and I said, please just watch. Please just watch. Because I wasn't going to pause, because it's not just like one question per episode. Like a 20-minute episode, there is like a question every 4 minutes. Like there's a question. Why are they doing that? Does she die? What's going on? What causes that? I'm like, shush. So he will either spoil the movie for you, or he will ask questions during the movie.
Or narrate
it. So that's what's going. This is funny. Documentary. He said Dr. Mentry. The multiverse of travel. Anne said that you would get along with her husband. He watches the war channels, especially if it's Vietnam.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Your dad, what wars did he serve in?
He was in Korea and 2 tours in Vietnam.
Yeah, so yippers. Okay, the next question. My mother is, when I'm reading this, I hear in her voice. This is her. I know you like to cruise. What do you enjoy most about cruising?
One thing, this is why, if you go on a regular trip, you sort of have to decide certain things, how you want to do things. And one of them being picking a restaurant. Well, you don't have to worry about that, while you're cruising and everything. And if there's something you've never tried for food wise, you can try it. If you don't like it, it's not a big deal, but if you do that out other than on a cruise ship, you got to pay for it, so it's like an experimental thing part of the way for me for cruising. If you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. You can order something else, and then you ain't worry about paying for it because it's already all included. I mean, the other thing is getting the entertainment and everything is sort of already planned for you, so you don't have to like plan things totally all the way out on a cruise ship where you have to do that. Like we have to be, if we plan to go to Disney World or Universal Studios, you got to be at the gate, or you got to be here at this time. You got to do this and do that. And on a cruise ship, you don't really have to all the time.
Yeah. You get to relax.
Yeah.
I would have to say, just from me observing my father, his favorite thing is food. It's true. I mean, I like food. I like food too. It's just like, that's just what he enjoys. And the thing is that we don't always catch it on camera, but he will start describing food like just in detail. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like he makes you want to eat the food, and even though you didn't eat the food. His favorite thing. What is your favorite food on the cruise that you've ever eaten?
What is that?
Describe it to me.
It's the beef steak, or it doesn't have a, it's like
short ribs.
Short ribs. What it is? Yeah, short ribs. It like melts in your mouth. I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, somebody asked, and I didn't even see it. What is William's favorite meal or food on the cruise ship? So you like the short ribs. Is there anything else that you like? Oh my gosh, I have to eat that.
Well, I mean, cruising when I first started with Carnival, and we used to get, you could have it ordered to the room, lox and bagels. And I fell in love with lox and bagels. I mean, I could eat that almost all the time. I mean, pretty much.
We eat that at home. Like, we'll go get the lox from Aldi and eat that here.
Yeah.
My favorite food is anything they do with mushrooms on the cruise ship is amazing. Yeah. But my favorite food that I crave sometimes here, and I can never get it anywhere here, is eggs Benedict with lox instead of the Canadian bacon or whatever it is.
Yeah, it is Canadian bacon.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
The other, I mean, we get it here, but the last cruise that me and Laurie did, we did we just stayed in the room and I went and picked up sushi.
Oh, the sushi and cookies?
Yes. Yeah. It was pretty good. I mean, it was really good. I mean, the people were like amazed when I was on the elevator.
Was this the Valor? Was this the one out of Louisiana?
It was. Yeah, I think it was the Valor.
Yeah.
And they were just amazed that that where did I get that from? And they're like, that looks really good.
I forgot the name of it, but he got the sushi and he told me the story because he FaceTimed me. And he was like, I got the sushi and I got to go and I got on the elevator and everybody was trying to get my sushi and they wanted to try a piece. And I said, no, I paid for this. I got to take it to my wife.
Yeah. So, you got cookies too?
You got cookies? You got chocolate chip cookies?
That morning I got milk.
Yeah. It was just really funny. Sushi and cookies. Need to try that combination. It's like plain sus. All right. Okay. So here's the question. I haven't read these questions. You have, but I haven't. If you look at our first vlog, when you and I went to Washington, D.C., Mom said this. I didn't say this. You look very uncomfortable talking on the channel.
I did. I do.
Now you're taking the camera and giving cruise ship tours. How do you like vlogging now? What has made you more comfortable? First off, I would like to say I didn't think he was uncomfortable. But mom
I don't want to say uncomfortable. I want to say out of my realm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is that I was out of my realm too because that was our first series on the channel.
I think one thing for you when you were doing, I think the best thing when you were doing pageants. Oh. She was doing pageants. I think it made her bloom and totally, in front of crowds and stuff like that, and total strangers that, she could speak and feel like she belonged part of the room and not feel out of place.
Are you saying that like our vlogs are like your pageants?
Not like the pageants. I just think I can sort of relate to them now better.
Yeah. Yeah, fun fact, I used to do pageants a while ago, but I was a very shy child.
Yeah, you were very shy.
Like I would
very shy.
I would hide behind my parents and I would never order my food. I would always like tell them before the waiter came and be like, I want this. And they would have to order for me. Like I just didn't want to talk to people. And then they were like, oh yeah, let's put you in a pageant. And then
that was your mom.
He was just like, I don't care.
I'll go along. I don't
care. It's like, okay, as long as we can afford it, don't care. As long as it's in the budget. But yeah, no, I think it's once I won my first pageant, I was like, okay, I can do this. I got this.
And then it's just from that, you got speaking stuff at schools and different things and different events and stuff like that you were doing, representing, different focal points for, trying to help the school improvement or something like that or whatever.
Yeah. So, once you got more comfortable with the camera, because this man, he'll just like, my mom won't even tell him. And he would be like, oh, do you want me to take the camera and do a tour? And she'll be like, sure. And he'll go do
or she'll say, go up to the Lido deck and they're doing the towel thing. I need that for the
like the towel animals.
Yeah.
Now the funniest thing is that when the only thing you haven't gotten used to is like talking to the audience that isn't there because you talk to me because I'm editing the video, and so you did a cruise tour of some of the what is it called, like Main Street? What is it called? Is that what it is? Or something of the Royal Caribbean ship, the Mariner Seas. And he'll be like, okay, Hannah, so there's this British pub. Does it remind you of the British pubs that you went to when you were in England? And I'm just like, Dad, if people don't know who I am, this is weird. Yeah. Hi, the Traveling Gilberts. How are you? Hello. Oh, life is good today. The Woo Crew's here. Hello. Let's see. Do. Oh, hey, Nick P. I haven't seen you. Hello. Okay, so our next question is, do you have a favorite vlog on our channel? Mom's made you watch some of the videos before.
Yeah, I have.
So is there any vlog that you're like, oh yeah, I like this?
I think it was pretty cool. You guys doing the Savannah thing.
I
mean, yeah,
with the cemetery and things like
yeah,
that.
you guys were, especially you were like really into that one.
Well, I like creepy things, and I like the people talking about life after death and things like that, and we stayed in a haunted Airbnb, and the problem was during that experience I took a nap. That's the dumbest thing to do when you're in a haunted house. Is
Yeah,
to
but
take a nap.
What was it? You felt like something brushed up beside you or something?
No, something touched my back when I was asleep.
Okay.
Well, no, when I was awake, because I had taken a nap during the day, and so when Mom went to sleep at at a regular time, I was wide awake because I took a nap like a dumb butt, and at 2 a.m. I feel something like start touching my back, and I'm like. And I look over and Mom's facing the other way, and I said, "Oh damn, I can't. Oh sorry, I can't wake her up. She's asleep." And my mom doesn't sleep well, so I couldn't wake her up because she won't go back to sleep. And I was like, "There's something touching my back," and it was so weird. I was like, "Oh no, no." I was like, Jesus. But is there any other that you like, or is it that's your favorite?
Disney, not Disney. I keep saying Disney. No. DC was really
I thought you were going to talk about Universal Studios.
No. DC was really good. It was really good. Because like I said, you had done your research thoroughly on that.
Well, I asked you what you wanted to do because you're a big history buff, and I was like, "What do you want to do?" And you were like, "Oh, I really want to go to the National Garden Museum," and you told me where it was. And
yeah.
And I didn't even know that was in Washington, D.C., so I was like, okay, let's do this then. And then we went to Mount Vernon, and we went to Arlington, which I enjoyed Arlington so much. And you said, I want to go see, and I'm going to butcher this, I want to go see the Iwo Jima Monument.
Yeah. I also, the Universal Studios was good.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever been to Universal Studios. And that Velocico.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Don't ever do that at night.
What did you say? Don't ever do that at night. No. So,
not especially not your first time.
The thing is, and the bad part is, we swear like sailors. We've already cussed twice on this live. We're so sorry, but we swear like sailors. And if you have a kid on that thing, you best prepare them for what words they're about to hear, because that thing launches you so fast, and you go upside down, and you don't have restraints over your shoulders. You just have
and you can't really see because it's partly pitch black in certain areas.
Yeah, at night you can't see. Yeah. So it's just kind of like, I hope I don't die. You're just like, I hope I survive after this.
I think that because of the sensation and everything at night, it intensifies the whole ride.
So, like, what was your favorite ride?
I mean, I like that, and I like the Hulk,
But what was your favorite? Like, what do you say, like, oh my gosh, I have to go back, and I just want to ride it over and over and over again?
I'd rather ride the Hulk. I like the Hulk.
So you would like to ride the Hulk rather than Hagrid's and...
Nah, I mean, Hagrid's was okay, but...
You didn't like waiting for it.
But yeah, that was a 90-minute wait our first time riding it. But compared to originally when she wanted to try it, it was a 3-hour wait.
Okay, get this. You want to know how long they waited on opening day?
I have no idea.
10 hours.
10 hours. I ain't waiting no 10 hours.
600.
10 hours.
Nope. Yeah.
Not doing it.
No, but yeah, no. I think like an hour and a half is like, we were spoiled because we had the express pass and we got to skip a lot of lines, but we couldn't skip Velocicoaster, which Velocicoaster wasn't that long of a wait. But you couldn't skip Hagrid's and
at all. Hagrid's was no skipping at all.
Yeah, we're like, what are we gonna do? But yeah, let's see. What trips do you? My mother has a grammatical mistake. Number 6.
Oh, It's 2. It's supposed to be do you have?
Yeah.
Do you have?
Oh, perfect, Laurie. Ooh, she was a teacher. I love it. She's gonna watch this and be like, "I'm gonna kill them.
I'm gonna get them
I'm
both.
gonna kill them when I get back." What trips do you have planned for the
She'll
future?
be like, "Excuse me, but you had me proof your work. You had me proof your homework."
Yes, I was 12. What do you want me to do? Okay, but what trips do you have planned for the future? So you have Alaska.
We have Alaska coming up in August,
and you're going out of Seattle, and you're staying a couple of days in Seattle. So what do you look forward to in like Seattle and Alaska?
Well, I tell you, it might not be a real big thing, but going to the pier, I thought was fun.
The Pike Pier place or the Pike place.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
Just to walk around, just to walk around the city and stuff like that. Yeah. So I mean,
have you and Mom discussed what excursions you were thinking about for Alaska? If there are any excursions you're taking?
No, we ain't even talked about that yet.
Yeah. If you were to do an excursion,
I'll put you this way: if you've never ever been to Alaska, I would just tell you, get a balcony. If all possible, get a balcony. And if you pass through by the glaciers and seeing the seals and stuff on the glaciers and stuff, on the floating ice, but just seeing it from your balcony point of view. But an excursion wise, if you've never ever seen the whale watching, that is so cool. I mean, it is.
The coolest thing is that when we did our first Alaska cruise with the Norwegian something, I forgot.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's a Norwegian cruise line, but that I don't think is in commission anymore. But they had this. Okay, they had this like restaurant. And it was like a tiny restaurant, and all they served, and it was weird. All they served was shoelace fries, like from McDonald's, fried rice, and miso soup. That's all they served. And so we were passing a glacier one day, and Dad got us the soup, the fried rice, and the French fries. And the lovely room steward brought us an extra comforter, and we all sat out on the balcony eating French fries, soup, and fried rice.
We even had cocoa one time out there.
Yeah, it was so nice. Oh my gosh, Jarrell's in the chat. He said, "Your mom's gonna get you." If you don't know, Jarrell's my boyfriend. Your mom's gonna get you. They're talking about the ghost thing in Savannah. So the ghosts in Savannah try to scare the gingers. It's like, I want to stay in a haunted hotel, but Kurt doesn't want to bring anything home with him, like the ghost. Would you stay in a haunted place?
Would I?
Fun fact, our house is haunted.
How can it be haunted? We're the first owners.
Your little antique box that is in your garage, when I lived up here in the room above the garage, I would hear footsteps all the time. Unless somebody's breaking into your garage, that thing brought a ghost with it.
Your mom's the one that bought that.
I know, but you had to put it in the garage, which was right underneath my room. So at like 2 a.m., I heard footsteps. And I was like, yeah. So you have a ghost living in the garage. Also, it's no longer here, but Papa Pac's desk, it brought him, because I saw him in the French doors. It was all glass. It was right next to the desk, and I saw him walking past, and that scared the crap out of me. But would you stay in a haunted hotel or house?
It wouldn't be like on my bucket list.
Oh, would you stay at the Stanley Hotel? Do you know what that is?
No, I don't even know what that is.
You know The Shining?
Oh, yeah, I know what The Shining is now.
So, who wrote The Shining?
That's in that Colorado?
I think so.
I think that's in Colorado.
Do you know who wrote that? Who wrote it? Stephen King. Stephen King wrote it. He stayed at the Stanley Hotel, and he went to sleep, and then he had this horrible dream, and that's what gave him the inspiration to write The Shining.
Oh.
And that's the Stanley Hotel, and they have so many ghost stories, and I want to stay there, but Jarrell told me I can't take him, so do you want to go? Griswold Family Vacay says they really want to ride the Velocicoaster. Do your first time riding it during the day. Do it during the day.
I would do it during the day, seriously, in all seriousness. Unless you're that of a thrill seeker junkie.
we did it at night because it was just like, oh,
the line wasn't there. There was no line.
And so we were like, oh, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah,
And then we all were silent. We were like, what the heck did we just experience? Are we okay? Are we all still here? Are we good? Oh, Nick is in Louisiana with the Traveling Gilberts. Did you like New Orleans?
Yeah. Oh, I love New Orleans. Oh man. Sorry. The food is amazing. Mm-hmm. I'm talking absolute crazy amazing. Cajun food, love it.
All right. So, question: how long before you cruise do you book your hotel? Fun fact: Dad, don't do it.
Okay. You got to understand something. I need to go get something to explain it to him. It's downstairs.
You are not moving, sir. No.
Look, okay.
Is it the binder?
No.
Oh.
No. It's her Valentine's Day card.
Oh no. We can show that on another one. Talking about how she's a control freak.
No. She's the tour guide.
Oh,
she. My wife is a planner. It's funny. The comedian on one of the ships said, I think it was a Nazi planner. And
don't say that word. You can't say that word. That's
but
not
she
good.
was. I'm sorry, but she is like she plans everything out, and she don't leave nothing for chance. So we learned from the first Alaska trip to go ahead at least a day or two. And everything.
So what he's referring to is that the very first time we went to Alaska, we flew in on the day that the ship was leaving.
Right.
So he's saying like you need to have at least a day. You need to fly in the day before because we found out on our second Alaska trip, our flight, we were stuck on the runway for an hour and a half and we missed our connecting flight.
Yeah.
And we would have been late if the ship had left that.
Well, that's like that one in Florida.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. That
was
terrible there.
So when we went on the Magic.
The weather was crazy.
There was such bad weather, like in the Miami, Fort Lauderdale area, that they were circling for like an hour and a half and they couldn't land.
And then we finally landed.
And then we had to land
somewhere else.
Where did we land? I
don't
even
know.
remember.
It was totally
different. But it was like a 3-hour drive away and they were like, we ran out of gas. We had to land here. We're going to probably sit here for another hour. And we were supposed to arrive at like 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And
we
we
didn't
arrived
get there
at 10.
No, it was later than that. It was later than that because it was like close to midnight.
Yeah, it was bad. We went to Wendy's in the parking lot to get food because we were hungry.
It was terrible. I mean, some people, because the weather was so bad, they actually missed getting on the cruise at port and had to fly to the first destination,
which was St. Martin. Which that was the third day because there was 2 sea days, so they missed the 2 sea days. Had to fly in at St. Martin, missed their excursions at St. Martin, and then get on the ship.
The weather was that bad; it was terrible. I mean,
but how long? I would recommend doing it as soon as you find out you're going on a cruise. Just you need to figure out what flight works best for you, and then you need to book your cruise, book your flight, and then book your hotel. But I would recommend doing it as soon as possible because the farther out you book a hotel, the cheaper it's going to be.
I'm going to say this to try to get myself dug out of a hole. I love my wife. She's an awesome planner, everything. And yes, I enjoy the benefits of my wife's abilities
to plan
for everything, but definitely planning. I mean, she doesn't take nothing for chance or whim. She has a backup plan for the backup plan. She's very
organized, as you can tell. She left us this.
I mean, everything. When we put the dogs in the kennel, I mean, just everything. She leaves nothing for chance.
The funny thing is that I'm a lot like her, but I'm a lot like you.
Yeah, I mean, she says you enjoy. She goes, you did enjoy everything I do for you. It's like I do, I really do. I might have to deliver the babies to the kennel, but she fills out all the paperwork. She makes sure all their bags are packed and all their medications that they need to be done. She is on top of it.
Jarrell said that we're going to be cleaning for a month when she sees this. And then Blaine said, if they're able to, like she's going to leave us. And Jarrell said, true. And then Blaine said, William's out of the doghouse for a few days anyways.
Oh.
Anyways. So last question, because we only have about 5 minutes left. It went by that fast.
Okay.
What is your dream destination that you have not visited yet?
I don't know. I really...
Give me a domestic one and give me an international one.
Well, here's the international one. Okay. In the military, I've been for Asia and for Europe, but civilian-wise, I've never done neither one. I'd really like to go civilian-wise to Asia.
Where in Asia? That's a continent.
I know. I would like to visit Japan and all that, and
you would have been to Japan.
I'd like to go to Thailand, all that area, different.
Do you see
but I've never been to Europe either as a civilian, other than the military, and I'd love, because my lineage, my dad's side's from Germany and everything, so I'd like to go there too. But it's a toss up. In the United States, I would say Vegas and New York.
Well, the good news is that we're about to go to Vegas, and then New York we're eventually going to go to. We just have to, because I'm going on I'm going to go on a Broadway spree, because that's what I need.
Take your partner.
Take Jarrell.
Yeah.
You don't want to sit down through all the shows with me? No. Oh my gosh, no. But we actually have.
I know. She wants. She wants to do the Michael Jackson in Las Vegas. You want to do the Cirque du Soleil. Yeah,
the Cirque du Soleil is Michael Jackson. Like the Michael Jackson show is Cirque du Soleil.
Well, no, that's not what your mom said.
Boy, I've been to it, and I
can
list all the Cirque du Soleil shows in Las Vegas.
I understand that, but she was like the Michael Jackson. She said that
it's called Michael Jackson 1.
Yeah,
and that's the show. But the I don't know. Oh no, what I was saying was we actually have somebody in our community that goes to Germany at least once every year, and his channel is called The Magnificent. Oh God, Magnificent. Oh my God, Darian, I am so sorry. Magnificent Germany with Darian. But he can plan a trip to Germany if you ever wanted to go. And
hey guys, don't take my substitution here as not to stop watching the Journey with the Gingers. They're very great at what they do.
Well, I would like to point out that a lot of people have stayed. You see how many people are watching you?
A lot of people. They're very good at what they do and everything.
I think a lot of people tuned in because they wanted to see you more. Mom may tell me one day, oh, that episode with you and your dad did so well. You don't have to come over this week. I'll just take him. That's what she's probably going to do. That's what she's probably going to do.
You found me buried in the backyard for what I said.
You're not going to be buried in the backyard. A lot of people enjoyed this live tonight. I mean, she can't be mad at you for too long. She can't be mad at you for too long, hopefully. Hi, Ron. How you doing? Hi, JP Travels. She is on a cruise, and she went to Nassau, Bahamas today.
Yeah, she needed this cruise.
Yeah,
because ours got canceled.
Blaine went to Iris, which is a Cirque du Soleil show in 2011. So I think there's 6 or 7 Cirque du Soleil shows right now. I can't really count, but I'm taking Jarrell to at least one. At least one.
What is this?
William and Gingers.
What?
Everybody's in here for the William fan club.
No. Yeah, just defend me when she comes home.
No, she's gonna watch this on Facebook and be like, "Oh, they're dead." Oh, I'm going to get them. Oh gosh. I want to go see Love. We're going to Love. All You Need Is Love. That's the Beatles Cirque du Soleil show. That's the one I want us to go to as a family. But yes, she is on that cruise with her sister. And hey, Jeffrey, we'll keep you in our thoughts and prayers for when you go to that funeral on Saturday. But we have to end. It's been an hour.
I can't believe this went that fast. I was scared on that part.
You were scared?
Yeah, sort of. I'm like, man, this is going to take for sure.
The thing is that him and I get along very well. And this kind of conversation just happens naturally. So yeah. Blaine said, oh, she has her phone out right now. Talking about mom. Don't let her fool you saying that she's at the show.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be doing me that way. No. I'll have a sleep week. I'll be awake all night thinking what she's going to do to me.
Since CME Travel is going to be on our show tonight, they request that you need to pop in next week.
Oh, okay. Hi. All right. I'll see if I can definitely pop in.
But if he doesn't get mandated for overtime.
Yeah.
He sometimes gets mandated for overtime. But we want you all to stay tuned in. I don't know if these individuals are going on tonight, but after us is Forever Best Friend and Lovey's Fat Life. Somebody can correct me if they're not going on live tonight. And then we have at 9 p.m. Life is Good Today with Thirsty Thursdays and Thin Blue Lane RV Life. And then at 10 p.m. we have Beach Please. Don't you like that name? Beach Please. Do you get it?
Yeah. I get it.
But what are you about to say?
No, I was going to say I like the beach, but I'm more of a mountain person. I love the mountains.
All right. Oh, hi, Weekends with the Camper. We're about to end, but thank you all. They said it was a great job. Live was great.
I appreciate you guys letting me sub.
Yeah. They said they missed Laurie, but this was a great week. But
tell her you have to keep me around then.
he's really worried when she watches this. We're gonna get an angry text message tonight. We have a group chat. But we all ask that you, if you're not yet subscribed, to subscribe to our channel and hit that thumbs up on today's video. And if we get enough thumbs up, we'll bring him back. Hopefully he'll be around once mom will be around once mom watches this.
Yes.
She's gonna be like, oh. But thank you all.
Yeah, it's like, they're so dead.
But thank you all for joining us tonight. Give it up for my father, who graciously accepted the invitation to sub for mom tonight. I think he did a great job. But what do you have any final words before I say that?
No, just keep on watching. I mean, I think it's a great thing. You know, at the whole community, everybody, we all have something to bring to the table, you know, on ideas and, ways to travel and save and different things.
Yep. All right. Well, again, thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next week when we interview CME Traveling. Hopefully Dad will be around to do a little pop-in. Hopefully he doesn't get mandated for overtime. But we wish you all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and you have to say journey on after this.
Yeah.
And don't forget to journey on. Bye. 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 Bye.